Now our next silk exercise is one called the straight leg forward bend. And I want you to watch me one time before you try it out, just so you'll see how this exercise goes. The important thing that I want you to observe is that when we go forward and down, when we bend forward and down, our legs are straight. But then before we come up, we're going to bend our knees and roll up just the way we did during the delicious roll, the warm-up for the spine that we did at the beginning of the sequence. So just watch this one time and I'll show you how this is done. Feet are shoulder width apart, legs are straight, hands come up in front of the shoulders. Inhale, pushing the palms up. Now we have the legs nice and straight. We bend forward from the hips. I'm pushing my palms outward like that until my body's as far forward as it wants to go. Then I bring my hands around to the back of my legs and I hold my body in place. I'm not trying to pull my body toward my legs. If I take my hands away, my body stays right where it is. I'm just gently holding it in place and letting gravity stretch out all these muscles here in my lower back and down my hamstrings. But now here's the important thing. Before we come up, we're going to do this. We're going to bend our knees and hips like that. What that does, it takes the strain off the lower back here. It makes the leg muscles take the upper body weight. Let go of your legs so your arms hang down relaxed. And starting right here at the base of the spine, you build your spine up, rolling up exactly the way we did when we did the delicious roll. Keep your knees and hips bent and roll up, letting the arms be relaxed, head and neck stay forward relaxed. And again, pausing to get your balance, and then letting the head float up. Okay, that's our straight leg forward bend. Now, if you have back problems of any sort, if you've had an operation on your back or had chronic back problems, be really, really careful with any of these exercises that involve back stretches. Don't do them if you're afraid that it'll hurt your back. Pay very close attention to what your body is telling you, because there are some of these exercises you don't want to do. So don't do any exercise that you think is going to hurt you. And if you're in doubt, check with your doctor and find out what you should and shouldn't do. All right? But if you feel confident that your back will be okay with this exercise, let's go ahead with our straight leg forward bend. Feet are shoulder width apart. Legs are nice and straight. One of the few times we have our legs really straight, both legs straight. Hands come up in front of the shoulders, palms facing upward. Breathe in and push your palms straight up. Breathe out and bend forward from the hips, pushing your palms forward and out as your body comes forward. When your body is as far forward as it wants to go, bring your hands around to the back of your legs. Hold your body gently in place. Breathe down into your lower back and stomach. Do not hold your breath. Make sure you let yourself breathe. Relax the back of your neck. Let your head hang down. Try and relax your whole upper body as much as possible. Your arms are very gently holding your body in place. You're not trying to pull your body toward your legs. You're just letting gravity stretch out your hamstrings and your lower back muscles. Now, before we come up, first thing most important, as I told you, bend your knees and hips. When your legs are bent, that'll take the strain off your lower back. Then let go of your legs so your arms hang down. Let the back of your hands rest on top of your feet if you want. Now keep your knees bent as you focus your attention on the base of your spine and back, and build your spine up from the base up, stacking one segment of your spine on top of the next, rolling up as slowly and smoothly as you can. Let your arms hang straight down, completely relaxed. Let your head and neck hang forward, relaxed, as you slowly straighten the rest of your body. When the rest of your body is straight, pause with your head hanging forward and take a moment to get your balance very solidly on both feet. Relax your shoulders and arms, just let them hang relaxed alongside your body. Let your eyes be closed as you let your head float lightly upright, and stand upright with your eyes closed. Be aware of your entire body. Release the tension in your lower back by moving your hips backward a few inches, and then bring them forward and back to the center. Bend your knees slightly, relax your lower back. Breathe down into your lower back and stomach. Let your body have all the oxygen it wants. Drop your chin just a little bit to straighten the back of your neck slightly. Relax your shoulders and arms completely. Let your forehead be smooth and relaxed. When you relax your forehead and your eyebrows and eyes, that helps you become emotionally calm and peaceful. And remember, we want to have a peaceful emotional mood all the way through doing these exercises. Be aware of your entire body all the way down to the soles of your feet, and empty your mind of thoughts by just listening to the music and whatever else you can hear. Just listen. Now let's keep our focus of attention on the here and now moment as we gently open our eyes. And let's do that same exercise a second time. Our straight leg forward bend. Our feet are shoulder width apart. Legs are nice and straight. Hands come up in front of the shoulders, palms facing upward. Breathe in, push your palms up. Breathe out, bend forward from the hip joints, pushing your palms outward until your body is as far forward as it wants to go. Bring your hands around the back of your legs and hold your body gently in place. Breathe down into your lower back and stomach. Don't hold your breath. Relax everything above the waist as much as possible, especially the back of your neck. Make sure there's no neck tension. Let your head just hang down relaxed. Use your arms to very gently hold your body in place as gravity stretches out your hamstrings and lower back muscles. Now, before we come up, first thing, most important, remember, bend your knees and hips. Take the strain off your lower back. Let go of your legs so your arms hang down relaxed. Focus your attention on the base of your spine and back. Keep your knees bent and build your spine up from the base up. Stacking one segment of your spine on top of the next. Roll up slowly and smoothly. Let your arms hang down relaxed. Let your head and neck hang forward relaxed. And let your head continue to hang forward as you slowly straighten the rest of your body. Pause and get your balance very solidly on both feet. Relax your shoulders and arms. Let them hang relaxed alongside your body as you let your head float lightly upright and stand with your eyes closed. Move your hips backward a few inches, and then forward, and back to the center. Relax your lower back, stand with your knees very slightly bent. Breathe down into your lower back and stomach. Drop your chin slightly to straighten the back of your neck just a little bit, and relax your shoulders and arms completely. Let your forehead be smooth and relaxed, eyebrows and eyes relaxed, cheeks, mouth, and jaw relaxed. Be aware of your entire body all the way down to the soles of your feet. Silently repeat with me our relaxation keywords. Safe and calm, peaceful and serene. 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 Let's keep our inner feeling of peace and tranquility as we gently open our eyes. Now we've come to our last few silk exercises. The first one is called the single hamstring stretch. We just stretched out both of our hamstrings doing the straight leg forward bend, but now we'll stretch out just one at a time. Let's begin by turning your left foot out, bend your left knee, extend your right leg with the foot flat and the knee straight. We're going to stretch out the right hamstring on the back of the right leg. Remember, do this very slowly, very gently. Don't do it so fast that the thigh muscle tenses up and bends your knee. Have your hands on your hips and your head and neck upright. And turn your upper body so it faces towards your right foot. Very slowly, keep your lower back nice and straight. Bend forward from the right hip joint. Remember, the left knee stays bent, so there's no tension on the left side, only the right side is being stretched. Stop before the muscle tightens up and bends your knee. Relax the back of your neck, let your head slowly hang forward. Let your shoulders and upper back curve forward so your whole upper body is hanging down towards your right knee. Breathe into your lower back and stomach. Try and relax everything above the waist. Left knee is bent, right leg is straight, gravity stretching out the hamstring and lower back muscles. Now before we come up, bend that left knee, get strong on the left leg, relax the back of your neck so your head hangs down. Build your spine up from the base up. Roll up nice and easy, but let your head hang forward as you roll up. And only when the rest of your body is upright, then let your head float lightly up. Come back to balanced position. And let's do 3 overhead breaths for oxygen. Breathing in. Don't forget to sigh on the exhale. And 2 more. In. And 1 more. Now the other side. Turn your right foot out and bend your right knee. Extend your left leg with the foot flat and the knee straight. Hands on the hips, head and neck upright. Turn your upper body so it faces toward your left foot. Keep your lower back nice and straight. Bend forward from the left hip joint nice and slowly. Keep the back of your left thigh as relaxed as possible. Stop before that muscle tightens up and bends your knee. Slowly relax the back of your neck. Let your head gently hang down. Let your shoulders and upper back curve forward so your whole upper body is hanging down towards your left knee. Breathe into your lower back and stomach. Don't hold your breath. Right knee is bent, left leg is straight. Try and relax everything above the waist and let gravity stretch out your hamstring and lower back muscles. Now before we come up, bend your right knee, get strong on the right leg, relax the back of your neck so your head hangs forward, build your spine up from the base up, rolling up nice and easy, letting your head hang forward as you roll up. And when the rest of your body is upright, let your head float lightly up, come back to balanced position. And once again, let's do our 3 overhead breaths. Breathing in. And 2 more. And 1 more. Good. Now our last 2 soak exercises. The first one is plunge needle to the bottom of the C. Let me show you what it looks like first. We're going to step forward with 1 foot, bending that knee, get strong on that leg, bring the opposite hand up, keeping this knee bent, also this knee slightly bent. We are going to bend forward, pointing our fingers toward the floor in front of the big toe of the forward foot. Now you go down just as far as is comfortable for you. If you can go all the way to the floor, that's fine. But then come up. Remember, all the way down and up, you see the knee and hip are bent, the leg is really strong. This is great for strengthening the leg and hip muscles as well as the lower back. Let me show it to you one more time. This hand just stays nice and relaxed, hangs alongside the body. The other hand comes forward and down, keeping the knee bent, and then we come back up. We breathe out as we go down, and we breathe in as we come up. All right, let's do that together. For a moment, shift your weight onto your right leg and take a small step forward with your left foot. Shift forward into bow stance with the knee and hip of the left leg bent. Now move your hip forward and back. Find the position that's in the center for your hip joint, that is the strongest position for your hip joint. Then move your knee in and out. Now notice what happens to your foot. When you move your knee inward, the arch of your foot comes down. As you move your knee outward, the arch lifts. Find the central position for your knee where your foot feels the strongest. So now you've got your foot, your knee, and your hip all in a nice strong position. Keep your leg in that position. Relax your left arm and bring your right hand up in front of your shoulder. Take a nice deep breath. Breathe out, bend forward, point the fingers of your right hand a few inches in front of the big toe of your left foot. Keep the knee bent. Inhale and slowly straighten up. Keep that left leg nice and strong all the way down and up. Exhale forward and down with the left knee and hip bent. Inhale and slowly straighten up. And one more on this side. Exhale forward and down. Plunge needle to the bottom of the seat. Inhale and slowly straighten up. Lower your arm and stand back in balanced position. And let's do 3 overhead breaths for oxygen. Breathing in. And 2 more. And 1 more. Now the other side. Shift your weight onto your left leg and take a small step forward with your right foot. Shift forward into bow stance on the right leg. Move your hip forward and back. Find the strongest central position for your hip joint. Then move your knee in and out. Find the strongest position for your right arch and your right knee. So now that your right leg is in the strongest position possible, relax your right arm and bring your left hand up in front of your shoulder. Take a nice deep breath. Breathe out, bend forward, point your fingers toward the floor, a few inches in front of your right big toe. Stay strong on that right leg with the knee and hip bent. Inhale and slowly straighten up. And 2 more. Exhale, forward and down. Plunge needle to the bottom of the seat. Keep your right knee and hip bent. Stay strong on that leg. Inhale and slowly straighten up. And last one. Exhale, forward and down. Plunge needle to the bottom of the seat. Inhale, slowly straighten up. Lower your arm and stand back in balanced position. And let's do 3 overhead breaths. Breathing in. And 2 more. And 1 more. Now we've come to the last of our silk exercises. This one is looking at our fingertips as we twist our upper body to the right and left. We have our feet about hip width apart. We bend our knees and hips just a little bit. Palms face up. Bring your hands back alongside your body or just in front of your waist. Now bring your right hand up in front of your left eye. Have your elbow bent and your wrist slightly bent. Fingertips are vertical. They're at eye level. Fix your gaze on your fingers. Sweep your hand slowly to the right and follow it with your gaze. Let your upper body turn to the right, slowly and easily. Keep your back as relaxed as you can. Stop when you feel the first resistance and hold that position for a count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Sweep your hand forward, turning your upper body as you follow your fingers with your gaze. Bring your hand across the front of your body and draw it back in towards your body. Now the other side. Bring your left hand up in front of your right eye. Fix your gaze on your fingers. Have your left elbow bent. Sweep your hand to the left. Turn gently and effortlessly. Keep your back as relaxed as possible. Stop when you feel the first resistance. Hold that position for a count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Sweep your hand slowly forward. Bring it across the front of your body and draw it in. We'll do it one more time to each side. Right hand comes up in front of the left eye. Fix your gaze on your fingers. Sweep your hands slowly to the right. If you keep your back as relaxed as possible, you'll actually be able to turn as far as possible. But don't hurt yourself. Stop as soon as you can tell that your body's gone as far as it wants to. Hold for 3. 1, 2, 3. Then sweep your hand forward. Bring it across the front of your body and draw it in. Last one now. Left hand comes up in front of the right eye. Fix your gaze on your fingers. Sweep your hand to the left. Turn gently and effortlessly. Keep your back as relaxed as possible. Stop when you feel the first resistance. Hold for a count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Sweep your hand forward. Bring it across and draw it in. Turn your palms down, relax your shoulders and arms completely. And now we'll finish our Qigong set. Now that we've finished our silk exercises, we'll finish the entire Qigong set with 2 nice, easy Qigong breaths. This first one is called Wild Goose Flaps Wings. It looks like a wild goose flying through the air because our arms come wide apart and then we close them again. Okay? Now stand with your feet about shoulder width apart. Bring your hands up, palms facing in. Breathe in, open your arms wide, look up at the sky, fill your lungs with air. Then breathe out, fold your arms around your body, look down at the earth, empty your lungs completely. Wonderful deep breathing exercise. Breathe in, open your arms wide, look up at the sky, fill your lungs with air. Breathe out, fold your arms around your body, look down at the earth, empty your lungs completely. And 2 more. Inhale, spread wings, look at the sky, fill your lungs. Exhale, fold wings, look at the earth, empty your lungs. And 1 more. Inhale, spread wings, look at the sky, fill your lungs. Exhale, fold wings, look at the earth, empty your lungs. Breathe naturally, lower your arms to your side, stand straight, and relax. And our very last Qigong exercise, I call this scooping up energy from the river. We imagine that we're standing in a river of relaxation energy that comes up to about here. We're going to dip down in the river, crossing our wrists. Breathe in as we lift the energy high overhead. Turn our palms out. Exhale, send the energy out in all directions. And to make this a complete body workout for our legs as well as our upper body, we do this down in horse stance. So we have our feet wide apart, knees and hips bent, with our palms up, just as though we were going to lift a heavy object. Then we bend forward, cross our wrists, get strong on your legs. Breathe in, lift the energy high overhead, straighten your legs, turn your palms out. Breathe out, send the energy out in all directions, smoothly crouch down, back into horse stance. Bend forward, scoop up an armful of energy, get strong on your legs. Inhale and lift it high overhead. Turn your palms out, exhale, send the energy out in all directions. Smoothly crouch down, get strong on your legs, bend forward, scoop up the energy. Inhale and lift it high overhead. Fill your lungs with air. Open out, exhale, send the energy out in all directions. Let's do 3 more. Crouching down, bending forward, scooping up the energy, get strong on your legs. Inhale up. Open out, exhale, send the energy out in all directions. 2 more. Crouch down, scoop up the energy, get strong on your legs. Inhale, lift the energy high overhead. Turn your palms out. Exhale, send the energy out in all directions. Last one. Bend forward, scoop up the energy. Inhale, lift the energy high overhead. Open your palms out. Exhale, send the energy out. Stand with your arms relaxed by your sides. Now that we've finished our Qigong set, just sit down and rest for a few minutes. Relax your body, quiet your mind, calm your emotions. Try and practice your Qigong exercises every day to keep your body flexible and healthy, and for your emotional well-being as well as your physical well-being. Thanks for joining me. See you again real soon.